There's no need to be nervous, Captain. We're just filling some records cabinets in the morale section with these.
I'm not nervous, Comrade Major.
Very well. Interview number 461. Subject, Captain Nikolai Malashenko, service number 2497-4. Interview conducted by Major Lebedev, Section 2, 3rd Directorate KGB. So, Captain, we've been in America for several weeks now. What are your thoughts so far?
Tоварищ Майор, we are making glorious progress. It is very satisfying. The only thing is...
Is what, Captain?
Well, I have yet to see the proletariat rise and stand with us. Instead, they lay ambushes and run when we try to engage them. They've done some damage.
I suppose we must acknowledge that some may not want us here.
Then we must demonstrate our resolve. Men are lost in war. That is to be expected. But the more of these attacks that go unpunished, the more daring they will become.
And you are proposing?
It is simple. For every ambush, we execute 10 random civilians. They will soon cease their attacks when they realize the price they must pay.
And what if they don't?
Then we should kill them all.
In the face of great adversity, our courageous comrades in America fight on, winning battle after battle against an increasingly desperate enemy. Our troops now occupy most of the American West Coast and soon will have complete victory.
Nobody had counted on the American civilians putting up such resistance. Everywhere we went, we were greeted with bullets. And our battalion had it easy. We had been tasked with pacifying the countryside, while 4 other regiments pushed into the mountains. They were headed toward a town called Cascade Falls, where there was some grand objective not even Colonel Arlovsky knew the details about. All we knew was that it might mean an end to the war. I remember thinking about those comrades, struggling through the cold and the snow, facing death at every turn. And I was ashamed, for I was happy that I wasn't with them.
Comrade Colonel, 14 men dead, 9 wounded. These attacks must be stopped. I strongly suggest
Not now, Kolya. We have already discussed this. The guerrillas will be dealt with according to plan.
But it won't be enough! These are my men lying here!
They are my men too, Captain. Don't ever forget that. Now, will you please get me an updated report on the status of the wounded?
His idea has some merit.
I will not be privy to wholesale slaughter of civilians just so he can satiate his need for revenge.
It might work, though.
Valeri, no. They hate us enough already. We have the location of their camp. That's where we'll strike.
You don't believe in this, do you? You don't think we belong here?
Do you?
Romanov,
the local guerrilla leader, is present at the camp with a group of regular army officers. The capture of this leader is our mission today. Major Lebedev will be available on the battalion net to advise us on the guerrillas and provide us with additional intelligence.
It is my pleasure to be of service, Comrade Colonel. As far as we know, we are dealing with a relatively small and disorganized group of civilians with light, regular army support. They should not prove difficult to pacify.
The insurgents are using the surrounding farms to hide weapons and heavy equipment. Your first objective is to clear the immediate area of all anti-air defenses so that the Air Force can bomb these buildings.
Alright, let's
You should be aware that we are short on reinforcements, Roman. The main effort is being put into the drive against Fort Teller. We will have to make do with what we have. Good luck. So-called one, out.
Alright, so thank you very much for, not thank you. Yeah, I've been recording too much. Hello. So here welcome to our episode of Warfare Conflict. We are continuing the campaign. This time we are playing as on the Russian side.
10 tank unit available. Affirmative. Moving. Soldat neutralized.
Yeah, so-called one. These guerrillas are heavily armed.
Yes, those vehicles belong to the National Guard. They must have moved into the area quite recently.
Sure. That explains the advanced air defenses. We weren't counting on this kind of opposition.
Will you abort?
No, the mission stands. We still have surprise and potential air superiority on our side. But proceed with caution, Romano. Make sure you maximize your fighting potential.
Товарищ командир, target defeated. Fire as soon as your launchers are ready. Not possible. Товарищ командир, target defeated. They're engaging us! Hold on to your launchers and let's move. We're taking heat! Let's move it! They're engaging quickly us now! We're under fire! We're taking heat! Target!
Well done, Romano. First kill.
Hostile target loading rocket launchers! Infantry! Under target killed! We killed an enemy!
Yeah, so-called one. The farm must be a major arms cache, or they wouldn't have defenses this heavy.
Infantry! Атакуйте! There is a target. Fire some rockets.
The GRU estimates were nowhere near this.
In my experience, they never are, Comrade Colonel. But if we can capture the guerrilla leader and destroy their camp, we will demonstrate to the civilian population that we are strong.
Yeah, and we will need the leader if we are to locate all the other camps in the area.
Give us some support here! We killed an enemy!
Almost done, Roman. Our fighter bombers are standing by.
Move to the designated. We are on the move. We killed an enemy! Just give us a target. Give us some support here! Engage now! Neutralized. Tank busters are speed it up now! Defeated! Move your feet! Command, Tavares Commander! Get going! Anti-tank guns are needed elsewhere. Destroy the enemy! Hold on to your launchers and let's move! Infantry ready for combat. We got the target. Tank busters are moving out. Where do you need us? Fire at will. We got the target! Target and fire as soon as possible.
Well done, Romano. Our comrades in the Air Force will strike soon. Get out of the area and move to the landing zone. Helicopters have been dispatched to transport you to your next objective.
80 units heading out. Your command, moving out!
So-called one to Maloshenko. The area is clear.
About bloody time. We are ready to move into position. Maloshenko out.
Good. Here come our comrades in the sky. Stay low. Second company will move into blocking positions once the strike has been completed.
We defeated an enemy.
This is Serb. Dropping payload.
Tavarit Maloshenko, we are taking up blocking positions now.
Very well, Captain. Remember the rules of engagement.
I remember, Colonel. Maloshenko out.
Hill 48 commands a wide view of the surrounding area. It has to be secured before we attack the main camp. I'm sending you additional reinforcements, Romano. We need that hill within the hour.
We'll be able to make it, don't you worry.
Make sure you take good care of your men, Lieutenant. I trust you not to lead them only to death.
Where do you need us? Moving rocket launchers to the destination. Acknowledged. Commandeer. We're ready. We're on the move. Move out and face up. Double time.
We have some fire support available, Romanov. Mainly anti-infantry assets, but they should be useful.
Lieutenant Roman, the National Guard and guerrillas you're fighting all hail from this area. They're defending their own homestead.
So they will fight that much harder, Lieutenant. Count on fierce resistance.
Yes, that is probably an accurate assessment. It will also be hard to sort the non-combatants from the actual fighters.
No distinction should be made. They are all enemies.
If we want your opinion on this matter, we will ask for it, Captain. Until then, you will observe radio discipline. I will not tell you again.
Whatever you say, Captain. Malachenko out.
The Americans are using an old gas station as a supply depot. Destroy it if you get the opportunity.
We need to move to the perimeter. Hostile target killed.
So call one here. They are falling back. Hold in place, Romanov. I am airlifting some vehicle support to you.
Firing mortars. The barrage will reach you soon. Both look out.
They're taking heat!
The Americans are preparing a counterattack against the hill. You must hold, Romanov.
Barrage is for full effect. We got dead
I
hostiles.
suggest you fortify the hilltop and place your infantry in the woods for protection. Remember that not all approaches can be accessed by vehicles.
Говорит Лебедев. Expect an infantry heavy assault, Lieutenant. They have moved some armored vehicles into the area, but the main battle group has not yet arrived.
I have asked frontal aviation for support, but everything we have is being used in the drive against Fort Teller. We can only count on limited air support.
Can't I take you?
Our comrades in the mountains need that support more than we do. All our hopes rest with them.
Yes, we will manage. So call one here. Use your fire support assets to deal with the infantry.
The Americans are moving more light armor into the area. We also have reports of regular army units from the U.S. 4th Armored Cavalry Regiment heading this way.
We are obviously not facing a small, under-equipped guerrilla force, as the GRU would have us believe. I will demand more reinforcements and support assets from Army Command. Excellent, Lieutenant. That will be a sore blow against the insurgents.
Alright.
They are coming at you from all directions, Romano. Watch your perimeter.
Don't you worry, we have that under control.
Soldat neutralized. Hostile destroyed.
Mortar strike requested. Firing away. Out. They are attacking us. All talk reporting in. Target area hit and we...
Anti-tank squad available.
They're available.
We defeated an enemy. We got the target!
Intelligence update. The enemy camp has now been reinforced, and it looks like they're preparing to assault the hill.
Focus on securing the hill, Romano. We will deal with the main camp in due time.
We killed an enemy!